In ancient Rome, a peculiar practice was quite common, using urine for cleaning and bleaching clothes, a habit that might seem rather bizarre today, surprisingly. By the 1st century BC, Rome's public toilets and laundry facilities often operated side by side, utilizing the ammonia in urine to whiten fabrics. Laundry workers, known as fullers, collected urine in public containers, fermenting it before using its potent properties to clean garments. The process involved soaking clothes in the urine mixture, then trampling them to remove dirt, a labor-intensive task that was crucial for brightening fabrics. Ammonia, a key component in urine, acted as a natural bleaching agent, making it invaluable for whitening and sanitizing clothing. Roman fullers were so reliant on urine that they even set up collection stations near public baths, where it was readily available. The smell of fermenting urine was notorious, often forcing fulleries, laundry facilities, to be located on the outskirts of towns. Despite the strong odor, the significant economic benefits clearly outweighed the nuisance, as urine-based cleaning was both very effective and remarkably cheap always. The use of urine in laundry wasn't limited to Rome. Other ancient civilizations like the Egyptians also adopted similar practices. By the reign of Augustus, the Roman government had established a system to collect urine for public use, taxing it as a valuable commodity. This urine tax became a significant revenue stream, highlighting the substance's surprising importance in the ancient economy through various applications and trade. As Rome's influence spread widely, the practice of using urine for laundry purposes was adopted enthusiastically in various parts of the vast empire. Urine's versatility extended beyond laundry. It was also used in tanning leather and as a medicinal ingredient in various ancient remedies and treatments slowly. In the 1st century AD, Roman naturalist Pliny the Elder documented the various uses of urine, including its application in fabric cleaning. The reliance on urine for industrial purposes reflected the resourcefulness of ancient societies, who maximized available materials. While the ancient practice might seem quite repellent now, it remarkably demonstrates their ingenuity in creatively repurposing significant amounts of waste materials effectively. As civilizations evolved, so did their cleaning methods, with urine eventually being replaced by more modern detergents. The introduction of soap, particularly from the 2nd century AD onward, gradually reduced the reliance on urine for personal cleaning and hygiene practices daily. Soap, made from a mixture of various oils and fats with alkali, offered a more pleasant and surprisingly effective cleaning alternative for daily household chores completely. By the Middle Ages, soap making had become a prominent craft in Europe, signaling a significant shift away from traditional urine-based cleaning methods slowly. The legacy of urine's use in ancient cleaning practices remains a fascinating footnote in the history of hygiene and industry. Today, we recognize the remarkable resourcefulness of our ancestors, who skillfully utilized whatever materials were readily available to them, adapting creatively. The story of urine in ancient Roman laundry is a testament to the remarkable adaptability of human societies throughout history and their resourceful practices. As we consider our own environmental footprint carefully, we can appreciate the ingenuity of ancient practices, even if they seem somewhat unusual nowadays always. The use of urine in ancient Rome highlights the creative solutions our ancestors found for everyday problems, using available resources effectively always. By examining these historical practices carefully, we gain insight into the daily lives and various challenges that people faced in the past regularly over time. The evolution of cleaning practices, from urine to modern detergents, mirrors broader societal changes and significant technological advancements slowly. In reflecting on these significant changes, we are reminded that even the most mundane aspects of life are shaped by complex historical events and cultural heritage slowly. As we look to the future, understanding our historical context can significantly inform more sustainable practices and environmentally conscious decisions today always. By embracing the lessons of history, we can develop innovative solutions to modern challenges, just as our ancestors did in their time.